Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's Okay Fitness. Coach Rico's here, and once again, welcome to Strength and Mobility Phase. Following up with our mobility session, today we have strength. We're going to use our resistance band, and we're going to be on the floor. So, all 8 movements of today will be performed on the floor in a seated position, seated or lying down position. So, shoes are optional, but ideally we want to use the band. And once again, before we begin, let's go have a look at the 8 movements of the day. Right, so movement number 1 is for the core, and it will be the climbers crossover. So in the push-up position, we bring the knee to the opposite elbow, driving the knee through the core to the opposite elbow and back, and we swap. In this way, we're working on our lower core, but also our obliques, using that mobility to rotate. Movement number 2 is the power push-ups. Once again, from that position, we bring back to the heels and all the way front into a push-up. So we are transferring our body weight from the lower part through the core into the upper part where we do the push-up. Movement number 3 is Superman extensions. So we lay down, and then we lift, coordination, lifting hands and feet off the floor at the same time. So really putting that stress on the lower back, glutes and hamstrings. The higher you come up, the more you will feel it in the hamstrings and glutes and lower back. Movement number 4, this is where we use our band. We're going to have a seat. We're going to put the band around feet, and then we grab back straight, and then we row. So band, rows, seated rows. So we want chest out, back straight, bring the elbows in, engaging the back muscles. Then the next movement is, again, the same position, using the band. And now we're going to do calf raises. So from here, holding the resistance, and then pushing the toes forward, engaging those calves. Yeah. The next one, it will be hip thrusters. So ideally here, we want to grab our band and then fold it in the middle, put the feet in, bring them all the way, just sitting above the knees. Yeah. And then from here, we're just going to do hip thrusters. This is our 6th movement. Nice hip thrust. So the band keeps the IT band engaged whilst we're working on the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. Movement number 7 will be holding this position, and we do pulsations, so pushing the knees out to the side whilst holding the hip ridge. Yeah. So once again, through the IT band, engaging those glutes. And then the last movement of the day is we're going to put the hands in the band again to have some resistance, and we're going to do zombie sit-ups. So from here, hands stay up above the chest, sit up, and we elongate hands above the head. Bring it down, and we do the zombie sit-ups. Yeah. So 8 movements of the day, nice and simple. Nice full body strength. Again, once again, the movements include mobility within the movement, just to keep on embracing So we have mountain crossovers, mountain climbers crossovers for the core and the obliques. Then we go power push-ups for the chest. Then we have the Superman extensions for the lower back. Then we have back rows, seated back rows for the upper back and a bit of shoulder mobility. Then we have the calf raises. Then we have the hip thrusters, once again for glutes, hamstrings. And then we have the hip thrust hold with pulsations, finishing up with zombie sit-ups. Nice full body, pretty much upper body and core workout. We have the hip thrust and the calf raises for the legs, but none of the big movements, the deadlifts and the squats. So without further ado, let us begin the workout of today. Once again, 3 sets of 30 seconds on each movement before moving on to the next one. So movement number 1 will be the mountain crossovers. Put the band on the side, into that press up position. We're going to cross over the mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Here we go. Drive the knee to the opposite elbow. We're rotating those hips. Working on the range of movement. Working on core stability. Three, 2, 1, rest. 15-second breather. Let me go again. 2 more rounds of the same. 3, 2, 1, exercise. There we go. Knee to the opposite elbow. Rotating the hips. Engaging the core. Three, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Awesome. One more round. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Here we go. Drop and rotate, engaging the obliques. 3, 2, 1, next. Awesome. Woo. All right, let's see if that works. That's better. All right. Movement number 2 is the power push-ups. Once again, we go back to this position. Bring the butt to the heels and then dropping into a press up. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Back the heel through the core into a press. Nice and controlled movement. Again, working on that range of movement. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, excellent. Keeping the core engaged, keeping the chest and shoulder muscles working. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Transferring the body weight from the legs through the core, to the chest, through the core, back to the legs. Trying to keep it one continuous smooth movement.
2, 1, rest.
All right. One more round. I look like a shadow
3,
in
2,
this lighting.
1, exercise.
Here we go.
Three, two, one, next.
All right. Excellent. 30 seconds breather. And then we move on to Superman extensions, where we lay flat on the floor on our belly, and then we lift both hands and feet at the same time. The higher you go, the better it will be for the lower back, glutes, and hamstrings.
3, 2, 1, exercise.
Coordination, both upper and lower body lift at the same time, really putting the stress and emphasis into the lower back, stretching.
Three, two, one, rest.
Woo. So stretching our spine, putting all the emphasis down into the lower back. And by lifting our feet off the floor, engaging the glutes,
1, exercise.
engaging the glutes and the hamstrings.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right. One more round.
3, 2, 1, exercise.
Nice controlled pace. Focus on that range of movement.
Three, two, one, next.
Awesome. Next up, get a band. We're gonna go to seated rows. So the band goes around the feet. Make sure it's in the midway of your shoe or your foot, just so it doesn't snap. Yeah. So back straight,
3, 2, 1, exercise.
chest out in that nice L position. Then bring the elbows in. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. And then engage the movement from the elbows. Nice strong pull. Little pause at the end. Little stretch.
3, 2, 1, rest.
And then we want a nice control release. So even on the way back, we are still in control of the movement.
3, 2, 1, exercise.
Once again, keep that L position. Keep that back straight, chest out, the elbows tucked in. And then really pull. Wonderful. All right, one more round. So from here, stick that chest out.
1. Exercise.
Really pull. Initiate the movement from the elbows. Then we drive back, all the way back.
Three, two, one. Next.
Awesome. All right, next up, we're gonna bring the band slightly higher. So around the toes. And then we're gonna grab to add more resistance. This is where we do the calf raises. So calf raises, we're pulling with the band, the band, and then pushing the calves forward.
3,
Toes.
2, 1. Exercise.
Toes forward. Ideally, you want to keep the heels off the floor so you have freedom of movement. Pushing those toes forward, bringing them all the way back. Having that resistance from the band. Not only works on the mobility of the ankles.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So working on the mobility of those ankles, but also the calves, and then on top of the shin pad as well. Nice isolation movement.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Here we go. Push toes forwards, all the way up.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Awesome. One more round.
Three, two, one. Exercise.
Nice and controlled movements. Really feel calves being stretched.
2, 1. Next.
Awesome. Right, so we grab our band, fold it into half. Yep. A nice circle. With your feet inside the band, bring them all the way just above the knees. We're going to lay down, we're going to do hip thrusters, so we're going to keep the feet apart so the band
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
has tension on it. And then from here, we just lift hips off the floor, nice and high, really stretch that lower back. Feel the glutes, feel the hamstrings.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. This is our sixth movement of the day. Once again, we want the band to have some tension so that the IT band here, the side of the legs, is also
3,
tense.
2, 1. Exercise.
And then when we lift those hips up, we engage the glutes.
Three, two, one.
All right. We got one more round of this. Isolation movements of the day.
2, 1. Exercise.
Really focusing on the glutes here, but also on the range of movements to make sure that we can shoot nice and high without any lower back pain or without any hamstring strains.
Three, two, one. Next.
All right. Awesome. Next one is the hip thrust hold with pulsation. So from here, keeping the same position, we're gonna lift up and we're gonna push the knees out to the side. And once again, ideally we want the movement to have the same pace, pushing out and then nice and
Exercise.
pushing out and then control the way in as well. We don't want to let the band dictate the pace, but we want to be in control in both directions. Pushing out, nice control, pushing in. Really, really focusing on that. On those glutes whilst holding.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So the holding position makes the muscle contract without having any movement, and then by pulsating the knees out to the side, we're really engaging the gluteus maximus.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Ah. Pushing the drive out, and then control the way in, drive out, control the way in. If you feel a burn,
3, 2, 1. Rest.
if you feel a burn in your butt cheeks, then you're doing it correctly. This is exactly what we want, the outcome we want to happen. All right, last round.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Push the knees to the sides.
Three, two, one. Next.
All right. Take the mat off. We keep the same structure though. Put them hands into our wrists to have some tension on the shoulders and the side of the arm. And we're gonna do zombie sit-ups. So hands above the chest. As we sit up, hands go above the head.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Above the head, nice stretch. Bring it down. The arms as straight as possible. From the chest all the way up. Elongate yourself. Really try and reach for that ceiling.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Awesome. Nice quick 15-second breather, and then we go again. And straight.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Really isolating the core muscles. Also really stretching that spine on the top here.
3, 2, 1.
We got 30 seconds left. Here we go.
3,
And straight.
2, 1. Exercise. 3, 2, 1. Cool down.
All right. Perfect. Here, check it off. We're gonna cross one leg and go opposite hand, look away. And we're gonna change sides. So foot goes across, opposite elbow, wraps around the knee, rotates. Excellent. Here we go into the butterfly, opening up the hips a little bit, just off. The last, take a deep breath and then exhale, go down.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Go one more time, deep inhale, and then exhale as you go down. And excellent. All right. That was it. This is our strength session for the day, using the resistance band and staying onto the floor. Once again, I really hope you find value in these movements and in these workouts, the structure, and also you find inspiration, because like now you can see, even though here in Bali where I'm staying at the moment is wet season, so it's quite a lot of rain, so I cannot perform the workouts outside. So doing the home workouts, it hopefully shows you that it is possible. All you really need is one by one like mat, yoga mat, and one resistance band, and that's pretty much it. So I'm really like happy to be in this position to encourage people like you that want to change, that want to train, that don't necessarily enjoy that gym environment, the competitiveness, the metal, the smells, all the people, whatever the reasons might be. So having the option is what drives me to keep on working as well, giving you guys the option to still implement exercise in your daily routine and to still give you variety and plenty of options in terms of movements and exercise formats and different patterns and different reasons to keep you functional, to keep you strong, to keep you motivated, to keep you entertained, to keep you supported, and to keep pushing for progression over perfection. Change doesn't happen from day one to day two. It happens over a longer period of time. So brick by brick, you build a wall, and then wall by wall, you build a house, and then you move in and you make that house into a home, and then you create a family. So you gotta lay the bricks and the foundations first. So really, once again, I really hope that this is part of it, part of your fitness journey, and that you're enjoying it, you're making the most of it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Embrace progression over perfection. It's Coach Ricos here, and stay kind to yourselves, spread positivity, and I'll see you soon.